against McDonald. I am Derek Grossen with my partner Dylan Baker here tonight. And it'll be hopefully a good one here tonight, Dylan.
Yeah, Western Reserve came back from a large deficit last week, just came up short. And McDonald has played a tough schedule so far, playing Springfield and a couple other teams with pretty good potential. So tonight we should be up for a good game here, a rival game for both of these schools, usually a pretty close game as well.
And Dylan and I, we broadcasted last week's matchup. It was Western Reserve against
Jackson Milton,
and that was a very high-scoring, intense game, and hopefully we'll see one here tonight as Western Reserve kicks off, and McDonald will return as it is taken across the 30 and taken down about the 32-yard line.
Western Reserve's problem last week was, offensively they committed a lot of penalties and turnovers. Their defense played well. Number 55 up front made a lot of plays for them on defense. Number 1 made a lot of plays for them defensively and offensively. So those are the key players that I've personally seen.
So it'll be 4 receivers wide left for McDonald as it is a QB keeper around the left side as he rumbles and stumbles for about a first down. We'll see where they mark him here. Looks short, so about 2nd and 1 for McDonald. And good start, good call for them. Dom Shaddle in at quarterback for McDonald here.
It's like a completely different look than Western Reserve seen last week. This is more like a spread offense here, seeing a lot of screens early.
And a screen right there for number 7 and taken down in the backfield. So it'll be 3rd and about 2, maybe 3 for McDonald here to start off. That was to number 7, Dominic Carkiddo.
Western Reserve running the 3-man front up here. 2 ends and 1 nose guard.
Trips left for McDonald, shotgun formation. It's a QB keeper once again right up the middle, and it looks like he will get the first down for McDonald. So we do not know too much about McDonald, Dylan and I, but so far looks like they use their quarterback a lot and a lot of read options here.
Yeah, read options, screens. Looks like a pretty deep playbook here for McDonald. Like Derek said, not too familiar with McDonald, so we'll just keep learning their playbook as the game goes on.
Same formation as last, trips left, single receiver to the right.
Looks like a quarterback draw up the middle.
Shadow.
That's a good play call on first down there. Got half of what they needed, so if they keep the ball on the ground and keep running it, that's obviously going to open up their pass game a little bit. Jackson Milton threw the ball a lot last week against Reserve. Successfully, too.
Reserve was able to pass the ball on offense well. We'll see McDonald yet to get a completed pass for a positive gain. As a little quick pitch to the running back there and taken down in the backfield by a couple reserves.
Number 34, big nose tackle there on the stop.
Looked like number 42 with the carry. That is Nathan Gilligan. So 3rd and about 8 with 8:40 left here in the first quarter for McDonald. As we did see Western Reserve's defense struggle early on in the first half last week. Hopefully they turn it around here this week as it's trips left, single receiver to the right, shotgun formation with a back end back with them. Shadow decides to keep it around the left side, and
And he will be close to a first down there. We'll see if they give him the forward progress there.
looks like it will be a first down for McDonald as he
Yep, first
dove.
down.
Yep.
And as I'm looking in the stands this week, it doesn't look like we have as many fans for Western Reserve in the crowd as last week. I don't know if that's just because, the game didn't go in their favor last week or because of the COVID-19 guidelines. But with this being such a big rivalry game, I figured there'd be as many fans as they could let in.
Fake pitch and a keeper by Shadow, and he gained about 2 on the carry. And so far, Dylan, we've seen mostly the quarterback run every play besides one time it was handed off to Nathan Gilligan, and then the other time was a screen pass that was tackled for a loss.
Yeah, even in high school football, I wouldn't say your quarterback would be touching the ball that much. Especially if he plays defense too, that's going to be a lot of beat down on him for 4 quarters. So, as this game goes on, probably look to him to give the ball to other players as the game goes on.
2nd and 7. It's a handoff to the left side, number 23. He has a little bit of room.
Space.
And pushed out of bounds around the 15-10 yard line. So number 23, Logan Hawk with the carry for McDonald. There's a quick little trick play for McDonald there to get him a big play to get him inside the red zone here. So we'll see trips right, single receiver out to the left in a shotgun formation once again. 7:13 to go here in the first, and it's
looks like a
handoff
dive there.
Yep, right up the middle. That's Nathan Gilligan with the carry. Decent, about 5 yards on that carry. So they'll mark him 2nd and 6. So 4 yards on that carry.
Yeah, definitely a run-first team here for McDonald. Looks like they're pretty comfortable, giving the ball to the running back and the quarterback here.
We'll see the same formation as last on their 11.
Usually you don't see a lot of runs with the spread offense like this, but they're running the read option really
and there
well.
Goes Shadow, almost in the end zone, but there is a fumble as he does get in there, and Reserve gets it, and a big stop by Reserve as Shadow looked like he dove in the end zone trying to get the touchdown. Good drive by McDonald, but a turnover will give Reserve the ball, and we'll see if that is a touchback or they down at the 1. We'll see.
Looks like they're taking it to the 20.
So they will get good field position here at the 20-yard line. Western Reserve, not many turnovers from their defense last week. It's number 1 with the carry around the right side, and taken down for about maybe a gain on the carry. So 2nd and 8 for Reserve. And Dylan, last week we saw Reserve have a highlight plays from their number 1 receiver, David Altier.
Yeah, looks like he's playing more of the H-back role here coming out of the backfield. We've seen a lot of good things from the receivers as well, a couple young guys.
We do see him, and it's a handoff to Altier once again as he's trying to get that first down, and the ball comes out.
Like the ball came out, but he probably was down.
They'll mark him down. So another carry by David Altier, trying to do what he did last week to try to carry Reserve to a win here tonight.
Yeah, when you're a smaller team like Western Reserve and you have a star player, you want to try to get him the ball as much as possible. And having him in the backfield, he can get the ball a lot more than if he were lined up at the slot receiver. So I think this is a way better move for them.
Nicky Cavlis in at quarterback. It's a quick draw play to, looks like number 33 for Reserve. So Andy's short, so 4th and about 1 for Reserve, and we'll see.
Most likely going to see a punt here.
if head coach Jason Lude decides to go for it or punt it here, and it looks like he might keep his offense on the field. As he does no huddle offense right here. Maybe tries to get him off, and it's a little QB sneak right up the middle. We'll see if Western Reserve gets it, but no, the refs say he is short, so a turnover on downs for the Blue Devils.
Yeah, refs were close to call that.
And that's always a hard call to make, as there is always a big pile up there on the quarterback. You never know how far the ball was even reached across.
McDonald will get the ball back on the 30-yard line here. Great field position for them.
So McDonald,
different formation here.
2 receivers out right and 2 to the left. It's a handoff. Take that back. That is a QB keeper about to the 25-yard line. Dom Shadow with the carry. Still here in the first quarter. 4:10 here left to play. 2nd and 6 for McDonald, knocking on the door. They'll have trips right, single receiver to the right. And it's a handoff. That's 23 around to the left side. Tries to look for a little bit of space and tackled near out of bounds. So first down for McDonald, as Western Reserve did stop him here late on their first drive, about at the 1, forcing a fumble in the end zone. See if they can come up big here once again. McDonald breaks out of the huddle. They'll have 3 receivers on the right, single receiver to the left.
First down.
Shadow in at quarterback. It's another QB keeper around to the right side as he gets taken down across the 5. Looks like they'll mark him around the 4-yard line here. And McDonald is knocking on the red zone once again. See if Reserve can come up big. 2nd and 4. 2nd and goal at the 4. .320 and running down here as Reserve's crowd gets hyped to try to hype up the defense to stop him once again. They'll have trips left, single receiver to the right. The shotgun, Shadow. It's a handoff. It's number 23 as he's taken down around the line of scrimmage. So it'll be 3rd down for McDonald. So 3rd and goal at the 4 for McDonald once again as they were stopped at the goal line. Trips left as Shadow looks to run it to the right side, has a little bit of space, but taken short around maybe the 3, maybe the 2-yard line. So it'll bring up 4th down here, Dylan. We haven't seen really many passes here. We've always seen the little QB keepers for McDonald.
Yeah, McDonald, last drive they fumbled in the end zone. So this drive, if they can get a field goal, I don't know if they have a field goal kicker. Like I said, we don't too familiar with McDonald, but it looks like they're going to leave their offense out on the field. Western Reserve's fans creating a lot of crowd noise out here.
See the screen shaking of how much noise they are making. Shadow in the shotgun. Fake pitch right up the middle, and we'll see
what the referee signals here.
It's close, and it'll be down. So another turnover on downs. Big defensive game here so far, Dylan. The Blue Devils coming up big once again at the 1-yard line.
So Western Reserve is going to have to come out of their own end zone here.
It's a tough position to come out of, but
McDonald's
we've seen Western Reserve do
has
that.
played well so far. Both defenses have played well.
1:41 here left to play in the first as reserve gets it 1st and 10 at the 1-yard line. See David Altier coming onto the field. Number 21, he was a highlight player last week. And a little muffed punt by David Altier and trying to get out of the end zone. He has a little bit of space trying to get out, but there's another flag on the field and a safety for McDonald. And I think that is a
probably a couple
block.
holdings on there.
I'm pretty sure we saw a little block in the back there. There was a big hit as David was trying to run it back across.
We'll see what the calls are here.
And although you do stop them from getting the touchdown, reserve they did come up with a safety. We'll see if they will mark it a safety here, as looks like they will. And they'll discuss what penalty markers were going on at that time. Refs still discussing as they talk to McDonald's coaches around the 10-yard line. 1:28 here left to play, as it looks like it will most likely be a safety on reserve. We'll wait the call from the refs. We'll see it right here. So it'll be a safety on reserve, and looks like it will be a foul on reserve, and it'll be so the safety will count. So McDonald does go up 2-0 here in the first quarter, as they do get a safety, and they will get the ball back here.
Do they do the punt still?
I've never seen a game, and I've never played in a game where we had a safety, so I'm not sure if they
yeah, it looks like they're going to do the punt here.
And you can see how far they're pushed back here, Dylan. That was from the penalties before David Altier got stuck in the end zone. I guess they will kick off. They do not force high school players to punt, I assume now. So 1:28, McDonald up 2-0 and get the ball back from the safety. So they'll have 3 returners in the back. And the kick is off and caught around the 40-yard line. That's number 23 of McDonald, as he takes it right up the middle and taken down around the 35-yard line of reserve. Logan Hawk on the carry. And Dylan, that might be a little game changer here early on, as they do get that safety and they get the ball at reserve's 35-yard line.
Yeah, great field position again for McDonald. They just haven't capitalized on offense. Defense kind of picked them up there with the safety. So I guess that's a little momentum for them to build off of here and try to create a scoring drive.
1st and 10 at the 35. It's number 42 with the carry as he rumbles and stumbles, breaks a couple tackles, and in
for the
to the
touchdown.
end zone.
No
That is
flags.
Nathan Gilligan, the first carry on that drive, and McDonald answered real quick off of their own safety too. So it'll be 8-0 as we'll see if they
Go for 2, most likely. Make it 10-point gain.
So we'll see what McDonald decides to do here, and it looks like they will attempt the extra point.
I guess the extra point's still good. Makes it
a
two-score
two-possession
game,
yeah,
yeah.
two-possession game here if he's able to get it, and the kick is up, and
Yeah,
it looks
looks
like
good.
the kick is good. So 1:13 here left to play in the first. McDonald leads 9-0.
21 News.
Let's get right to our top story tonight.
More experienced reporters
A new Wilmington restaurant.
GM Lordstown.
telling more local stories
We'll look at
Baby
efforts
boy
to
is
curb
recovering from a broken.
around our
Good
valley
Community in
afternoon.
Niles.
We are here in Youngstown, right up.
because you expect
Important for everyone.
No place like home.
more local news.
In Mercer County
Before
Court.
they become life-threatening.
21 News is our valley's #1 local news.
Welcome home to a home made homier with Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods. Inspiration starts at BairdBrothers.com and is turned into reality when high-quality hardwoods are delivered right to your home. Baird Brothers has the latest design trends, shiplap and skinny lap interior siding, antique oak rustic flooring, and, well, you'll find them all at BairdBrothers.com. Ordered easily, delivered conveniently, enjoyed comfortably. BairdBrothers.com.
Welcome back as McDonald. Little weird score here in the first quarter, 9-0 as they kick off to the Blue Devils, and David Altiers will return at the 15-yard line, trying to get a little bit of space to the left side at the 30, across the 40, and out around the 43-yard line. And there's
Get him for a late hit there.
Would that be on the defense or offense, do you think?
Probably going to be on McDonald.
And it looks like it will be.
Yeah, right on the reserve sideline there.
Didn't know if they were going to call Altiers there for lowering the shoulder out of bounds, but
I
he was
that
just
might
trying to
be
defend
15
himself.
there. 15 for a personal foul.
So reserve will get great field position here to hopefully answer back on McDonald's drive. So they'll be already across the 50 into McDonald's territory.
Yeah, Western Reserve hasn't had the best field position on offense here.
So-
Battling out of their end zone, and then from the 20, the first drive.
First and 10, Cavalis passes it
Screen
behind the line of
pass.
scrimmage, and
Big tackle for loss right there by number 88 from
That's-
McDonald.
number 88 for McDonald, that is Dominic Cretella getting the tackle for a loss, and that completion was to number 15, Dylan. We saw him a lot last week, about maybe 15 receptions on the game, Alex Morega. As we expect to probably see a lot of him tonight doing all those quick slant routes, stop routes, and screen passes as Cavalis looking to pass once again.
Some pressure on there.
Rolling out to his right and throws it, and incomplete to his intended receiver, a little over him. But it was a good read by Cavalis as number 15 was intended for Alex Morega, as maybe he would have.
It was good to extend that play. That play was broken from the beginning, and he made it out of the pocket to at least give him a chance downfield.
He was good under
That was a
pressure
good
right
play.
there, as it is now 3rd and 15, 22 seconds left in the first. Cavalis looking to pass once again. Has time, throws it to the right side, and caught. And they'll say incomplete, out of bounds. That was intended for Alex Morega.
Went right back to him. Second play in a row. Came down with it this time, just shy out of bounds.
3 plays in a row to be. In fact, he got tackled in the backfield for that screen, and then both times overshot him that last time, and then this time he caught it and was out of bounds. So
Shows they have some trust in their receivers here. Keep going.
So 4th and 15 looks like it will bring out their punt team here, and never seen a punt team huddle up like this. It's a little confusing to see if they might go for a fake if they do on later in the game, but the punt will be off, and it's a short punt to the left side, and it'll roll out around the 36, 37, 36 yard line. So 7 seconds left here in the first quarter. And decent field position for McDonald as they scored on their first play last drive. Nathan Gilligan with about a 37-yard scamper into the end zone.
Yeah, this is the worst field position McDonald's got all game. And it's still, you know, debatable, not even that bad. So see what they can do with it here with the 9-point lead here.
Trips left for McDonald as another QB keeper. Shadow taking it, and maybe one on the carry.
So what we've seen from McDonald so far, they really don't like throwing the ball. They really like going to that quarterback draw and that running back option right there, zone read.
That'll be the end of the first quarter as McDonald with the ball leads 9-0. We'll be right back after these commercial breaks.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions, reminding you that it is open enrollment for Medicare.
Now through December 7th, those who qualify can visit our local independent agency by calling us at 330-953-3722 or visiting us at wrsinsurancesolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck to all the student athletes in the Valley.
Attention all football fans. If you can't see your team play, come and dine with us and watch it live at Boardman, Canfield, or Cortland. Or staying at home, we'll deliver right to your door. That's Coca's Pizza. We serve it hot.
Welcome back to Western Reserve versus McDonald as Reserve trails here 9-0 to start the second quarter. I'm Derek Grossen with my partner Dylan Baker. We are bringing you tonight's game with YSN, your sports network, as it'll be 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line for McDonald, as McDonald looks to get in the end zone as they did their last drive. And what you said before the break, they really don't like to pass that much, as we've seen. They maybe 2 pass attempts all first quarter, all mostly have been runs by their quarterback, Dom Shaddle, as he is in the shotgun formation and will keep it once again, but not very many yards on that carry once again. So 3rd and about 8 for McDonald. Dylan, the problem with Reserve last week was mostly penalties and getting behind early, as they were down about 20 points going into the half.
Yeah, they had a lot of turnovers on offense. We seen fumbles, interceptions, pick 6. Especially when they were scoring on the penalties. This one drive last week, they scored 3 times on the penalty.
Quick screen pass, that's number 23 for McDonald as he's taken down behind the line of scrimmage. So big defensive stop by Reserve to take down Logan Hawk in the backfield. So 4th down here, Dylan. Most likely the punt unit team will come on. And that dangerous returner for Reserve we've seen last week. Maybe he did return 1 for a touchdown, but that was called back. Like you said, the penalties hurt him. So that was called back by penalty. He'll look to make a big play here again tonight, as he is the lone returner back there. So the punt is off, and a high, decent punt that
goes out about the 18-yard line, we'll call it.
And that was a good punt by McDonald, kicking it away. They probably seen in the tape, in the film room, not to really kick it to Altiers, as he is a very explosive player for reserve. But we have seen reserve, in the second half, they put up about 30 points last week to try to come back, only lose about by 8 to Jackson Milton.
Yeah, there's a lot of good games around the Valley tonight. We'll be coming with some scores later on in the night, as games are just kicking off right now.
And David Altiers will get tackled in the backfield, as we see him more in the offense here tonight. Number 42, Nathan Gilligan, getting in the backfield and getting the tackle for loss. So 2nd and 15. Trips right in a shotgun formation. Single receiver out to the left. Might be a pass play here, and it's a quick screen pass. That's number 11.
Looks like he got some space.
For reserve, and a good tackle.
By number 42.
Back-to-back tackles for Nathan Gilligan. And maybe that is the highlight player for McDonald, as he did score that 37-yard scamper for a touchdown in the first quarter. And 2 nice tackles here this drive. Near reserve, Dylan, it's 3rd and 13. You're at your own 12-yard line.
Yeah, like I was talking about earlier, field position has not been great for reserve all game. So they just got to make that adjustment and make something happen. Quarterback has a big arm like we seen last week, steps up in the pocket.
And caught at the 30-yard line and a first down. That's number 27, Brock Miller, with the reception. And
yeah, we've seen him and his ability to extend plays.
Last week he did have a great eye passing down the field as well.
Yeah, he stepped up in the pocket, shimmied around, and made a good throw downfield for the first down. That's a great trait, your quarterback in high school. You want him to have that.
Handoff, number 33, as he's met in the backfield. That is Russ Adar for the Blue Devils.
McDonald has some big linemen up front running 4 down defensive linemen, and Western Reserve can't stop them.
One good thing Reserve's O-line was able to do was pass protect for that deep first down that they did get, excuse me. As Cavalis rolls right, looking to pass once again. Throws it and tipped up in the air out of bounds, intended for Altiers. So once again, Dylan, another 3rd and long, 3rd and 14 at their 26. We'll see if they can come up with another first down here.
And like I was talking about last week, going both ways is definitely tough. Most of these guys on these smaller schools play both sides of the ball. And as the game progresses on, they get more tired. And, you know, when you're tired, you often make a little bit more mistakes than you normally would. So
Trips left. Quick stop route. That's number 15. He has a little bit of space. Breaks one tackle and taken out around the 40-yard line. We'll see, and the ref does mark him for the first down.
The Western Reserve 2 back-to-back first downs via throwing the football.
That was 15, correct?
Yep.
Alex Morega, the
close side receiver here towards the sideline.
Big-time receiver last week to bring him back into the game. Trips left. Alex Morega, single receiver to the right.
Had lots of receptions last week.
Nicky Cavalis looking to throw.
Pump fake.
Just throw it. Inbounds. That looked like that was inbounds, and it was at the 50-yard line. Alex Morega, the senior for the Blue Devils. Last week he had about 15 receptions and had a lot of big plays for the Blue Devils trying to come back in that game. Tonight, 2 back-to-back receptions as Reserve getting the call from their coach. Jason Lude calling the plays. There's now 2 receivers to the left and a single receiver to the right.
Looks like their press coverage here.
That's David Altiers with the handoff as he takes it around the 40.
Looks like they're having trouble bringing him down there.
And another scary thing about that, carrying the ball and having multiple people trying to take you down, you start to lose a little bit of that ball control, and you always want to make sure you have two hands on that. Altiers had one arm on that, and the other one was swinging around, so you always want to be careful with that. So there will be a timeout here in the second quarter. 7:39 left to play. 9-0 McDonald. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Hello, I'm Greg Burbick with G. Burbick Farms. For the last 100 years, my family has farmed in Columbiana and Mahoning counties. I began raising cattle in 1996 with the goal of providing a better product for you and your family on the dinner table. Our grass-fed and grain-supplemented Black Angus beef are raised with no hormones, steroids, or antibiotics. We're known for our hometown-friendly service and incredible tasting products. We're locally owned and have customers across the tri-state area.
Welcome back. As it was not a timeout, it was just a quick official timeout, as the Blue Devils will get it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line of McDonald. We'll have trips right here, as Nicky Cavalis is in at quarterback, but ref still discussing here. We'll see what's going on. So now, trips right, Nicky Cavalis in the shotgun formation, looking to pass, fake screen, and deep ball to the left side and overthrown. That was intended to number 11, David Ashburn. With the coverage, looked like number 5 for McDonald. It's the quarterback, Dom Shaddle. A decent play there for the Blue Devils, as Alex Morega was the fake screen pass, and it was a deep throw down the right side. So now 2nd and 10, trips right. Looking to pass once again, quick pass, taken down. 14 with the reception. It'll be close to a first down. We'll see where they mark him at.
Some good momentum here, throwing the ball for reserve, marching down the field here.
Ethan Cannon with the reception. About 3rd and 3 for the Blue Devils.
Like you said, Derek, Western Reserve's offensive line is a lot better at pass blocking than they are run blocking. And their quarterback is pretty good at doing his thing as far as shaking defenders off and making pretty good throws.
Number 33 will get the first down for the Blue Devils. So we see reserve marching down the field here in the second quarter, trying to answer back after McDonald's touchdown. Another handoff as he is pushed forward for a good gain on the play. Hard running by number 33, Russ Adair, for the Blue Devils. We didn't see much of him last week, Dylan. We see him getting a little bit into the offense here tonight.
Yeah, it looks like they switched number 1 into the backfield here tonight, taking reps at a different position than he was last week, so they filled somebody new in with his old position. This is pretty similar to the offense that I ran in high school with Crestview, with 2 backs in the backfield.
Gives you multiple options, especially with reserves passing game. You got to watch out for both of those hard runners in the backfield. And the Cavalis looking to throw, as number 33 will get it once again, and hard running by Adair. And Adair, he's a senior, Dylan, 5'8", 155. The weight isn't too crazy, but he plays like he's 200 pounds running that rock. So 2nd and 3 for the Blue Devils. It's another handoff idea. Once again, up the middle.
Looks like he's stuffed there.
We'll see if they give him a little forward progression here as they do. So 3rd and about 1 for the Blue Devils. So 3rd and 1 for the Blue Devils. 4:50 and running down here on the quarter. Cavalis looking, another handoff. That's Idea up the middle as he gets the first down once again for reserve as they're pushing in the red zone, knocking on the door. And Dylan, I'm pretty sure that might have been 4 or 5 back-to-back runs for Idea as they go no huddle here, right back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they're trying to give him the ball while he's hot.
Once again, Idea once again to the right side. Inside, maybe to the 2, maybe to the 3-yard line.
Trying to run this fast, no huddle offense. Quarterback still coming to the sideline, though.
That is hard running by Idea. Cavalis will hand off to Idea once again, and in the end zone, Western Reserve, as you hear their fans scream in joy, as Idea will put on the first points for Reserve here.
Yeah, that drive was all his drive. He got a lot of touches. They found the end zone, ran the ball a lot and threw the ball a lot. That was a great balanced drive for Reserve. Really showed that they can do both. Looks like they're going to possibly go for 2 here, looking towards the sideline for a play call to make it a 1-point game.
We did see Reserve go for 2-point conversions last week, and they did convert on a couple of them. They did miss out on a few key ones last week. We'll see what they do here. See David Altiers in the back. It's a little wildcat here as he decides to take it right up the middle, and that's what they did last week, and he will be in for the 2-point conversion. So Western Reserve answers back only down by 1 point here with 4:04 here left to play. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Baird Brothers remains your source for fine hardwood products. For the time being, we're open for customer pickup only on weekdays, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., and Saturday from 9 a.m. till noon. Place your order online at BairdBrothers.com. Baird Brothers, for the place you love.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
The 4M Company, being an architect and construction manager for over 40 years, has had the opportunity to use many different electrical businesses for our projects. The depth, quality, and knowledge and attention to detail displayed by Dickey Electric makes them stand out above all the rest.
For state-of-the-art expertise and a timeless commitment to our customers, contact Joe Dickey Electric. We are everything electrical.
Welcome back here with 4:04 left to play in the second quarter. As Adair getting in the end zone and David Altiers getting the 2-point conversion for Reserve. As it looks like the kickoff for Reserve will be Austin Knabb. Looks like that's number 22 to kick off. Excuse me, that's 27.
Fans.
Brock Miller to kick off for Reserve. 3 deep returners for McDonald.
Fans are making their presence felt tonight here in the rivalry game.
Returned about the 20-yard line. That's number 3 and taken down across the 35-yard line.
Some hard physical running here for both teams.
Greg Dixon.
It's a great high school football game.
So Greg Dixon with that return to set him up at the 35-yard line. And Dylan, there's 3:56 here left to play in the second quarter. We've seen McDonald mostly just be run-based offense as they come out, trips right single receiver out to the left. That is Greg Dixon. Dom Shadow in at the quarterback position. And it's a QB keeper as he keeps it on that read.
Pull it down for about 4.
And we might not see reserve get the ball back here as long as McDonald is able to get first downs here, as mostly run the ball with the quarterback and Nathan Gilligan and Logan Hawk. She trips left, single receiver to the right. Dom Shadow, little low snap, and he takes it close to the first down. We'll see where they mark him at. Looks like that will be a first down, and moving down the field close to the 50-yard line here. This is a little closer half.
Western Reserve switching out some defensive linemen.
A little closer half here, Dylan, for reserve as they saw last week, so that's always a good thing to see if you're the coaches.
Yeah, it's a rivalry game too, so like I said, some players and coaches, everybody gives a little bit more effort and emotion. These games are pretty wild.
So second down at the 50-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 5. 2:35 running down on the clock for McDonald. And they're taking good time off the clock to not give reserve another shot at this. Shadow looking to pass down the right sideline and incomplete, as it was close to being caught, but number 40.
That might have been the first or second pass we've seen all night from him.
Mikey Van Sice with the coverage. That's intended to number 7 from McDonald, Dominic Carquito, and listed at 6'4", a little height difference there. 6'4" to about 5'10", Dylan. You got 5 inches on him, so that was good coverage by the defensive back there. So now 3rd and 5 for McDonald.
3rd and 5, we'll probably see another pass.
Timeout.
Be a timeout.
So with that timeout, will bring us to a commercial break to our sponsorships, and we'll be right back after this.
I'm feeling pretty good about myself, living the dream. Platform shoes, strutting down the street. It's gonna get hot here, I hope you can handle the heat.
Hi, this is Jim Myers with Myers Family Insurance, your local Medicare and retirement resource. We're excited to have sports back. Whether you're on the field or cheering from the stands, sports unifies communities and brings hope for the future. We're all one team working together. At Myers Family Insurance, we know the importance of a great team.
Our team continues to grow to help you with your Medicare and retirement needs.
The annual election period is October 15th through December 7th. Now's the time to make sure your plan continues to meet your needs for the upcoming year.
Call today.
Let's go. 2:13 here left to play in the half, as 3rd and 5 for McDonald. Trips left, single receiver to the right, shotgun formation with the back end, the backfield. Dom Shadow in at the quarterback position, man in motion. That's a fake screen as Shadow decides to keep it. And
it'll be a close call. We'll see what the spot is here.
Might be
Looks
inches,
like they're gonna
but they will give it to him.
Finally get across midfield for McDonald.
2:07 and the clock will start running down once again, and a fresh started downs for McDonald at reserves 45-yard line.
They have a 1-point lead here with 2 minutes left on the clock.
Watch
And like I always say, that momentum boost going into halftime with the lead is a real thing.
As the quarterback, Dom Shaddle, goes right through the middle of the defense and about a 25-yard gain on the carry to get him close inside the red zone. And great play and great run by the quarterback. And if McDonald scores here quick, Dylan, maybe reserve does get another shot at it.
With them running the football, I just think the clock is going to go down pretty fast here.
And
Get
there
a
looks like there
timeout
will
here
be
with
another
reserve.
timeout. So reserve will take another timeout here, and that'll bring us to another commercial break. So we'll be right back after this.
2020 will be a season like we've never seen before, but 21 Sports and YSN will be there for every key moment. The plays, the players, and the stories that will headline this season. Delivered by 21 Sports and YSN.
Planning a project around your home or rental property? Trust the electrical service to the local experts with 62 years of serving the Mahoning Valley. Joe Dickey Electric is your local go-to source for responsive, reliable residential electrical work. From everyday maintenance and repairs to new installations, electrical upgrades, and safety inspections, no job is too big or too small. Call Joe Dickey Electric today, 800-549-3976, or visit DickeyElectric.com. That's DickeyElectric.com.
Myers Family Insurance knows the importance of a great team.
Our team continues to grow to help you with your Medicare and retirement needs.
The annual election period is October 15th through December 7th. Now's the time to make sure your plan continues to meet your needs for the upcoming year.
Call today.
.137 here left to play. 1st and 10 at the 23 for McDonald. Here at the half. Near the end of the half, as have about a little bunch right as we see right here, and a single receiver out to the left as another QB keeper, Dom Shaddle, taking it for about 5, 6, maybe 7 on the carry here. So 2nd and about 3. With 8:15 running down on the clock. Same formation as the last. Dom Shaddle decides to keep it once again up the middle and take it across around the 10-yard line, and another first down for McDonald. And Dylan, there's about a minute left. Going down on the clock. McDonald, see if they can put it in the end zone once again. We did see reserve stop them twice already around the 1-yard line.
Around the 1-yard line. We're going to see probably some different play calling here from McDonald. Timeout to stop that momentum.
So the 3rd and final timeout for reserve to hopefully stop it. And we'll be right back after this break.
It's storm season.
I think we're under the gun for some heavy storms over the next couple of hours.
And Storm Tracker 21 is ready.
This is probably the one we're keeping a closer eye on.
On air.
And locally, we're going to have a lot of eyes on our area.
Online.
All right, let's talk high-res futurecast and the timing of this weather.
On social media and on our app.
Rain will come and go tomorrow. There'll be some dry intervals.
Stay ready with Storm Tracker 21.
The severe weather threat now through around sunset this evening.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
1st and 9, 51 seconds left to go for McDonald in the first half. Dom Shaddle looks to keep it around the left side once again. Tries to look for a little bit of space and into the end zone, trucking defenders. And they will add another 6 points on the play. So great drive by McDonald to end it with a touchdown. We'll see if they elect to go for 2 or kick another extra point. So it's 15-8 here, a little awkward score But with this extra point, if it's good, they'll be up by 8. So number 11 will attempt. Snap is back, the kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 44 seconds here left to play.
16 to 8.
16
One
to
score
8.
game still.
And Dylan, do you have any game updates throughout the Valley?
Yeah, I could pull it up.
So with 44 seconds left to play, Western Reserve will get another crack at it, but no timeouts. But with their passing game, they might be able to get down the field.
All right, with some of the updates around the Valley, we have Cheney and Canfield tonight. Second quarter, Cheney up 13-7. Cardinal Mooney and Boardman in the second quarter. Boardman up 13-7. Youngstown East over Hallen, 7-6. And then this upset game right here, Mineral Ridge up 24-0 to Jackson Milton in the second quarter. Got a couple games tomorrow night, East Palestine and Latonia, Warren JFK and Gilmore Academy, and Austintown Fitch and Cleveland Benedictine.
Dylan and I will be at the Latonia East Palestine game at YSU tomorrow. So don't forget to tune into that, as McDonald will kick off here and deep to return. Looks like David Altiers will return it. And the big playability, he might get him in good field position, but taken down around the 30, and there is a fumble, so. They will give it.
38 seconds here, 0 timeouts for reserve, so.
They give reserve the ball as number 14 comes up with the fumble for the Blue Devils.
We'll have to see some big plays here if reserve wants to make it into the end zone before the half.
Reserve needs to get out of bounds as they use their all 3 timeouts to try to stop McDonald, try to get their defense, but was unable to do that. So Nicky Cavalis, handoff, David Altiers up the middle to the left side, trying to cut it around to the left, but taken down by number 7, Dominic Carkiddo, with the tackle. And with about 28 seconds running down on the clock, we'll see if the Blue Devils will elect to maybe just try to throw a deep ball here, or as they have no timeouts left now, 15 and rolling down. Nicky Cavalis, another handoff, David Altiers, and taken down at around the 35, and that will end the first half as McDonald will come out with the lead so far, 16-8. I am Derek Grossen with my partner Dylan Baker. We'll be right back after this halftime commercial.
It's storm season.
Hi everyone, this is DJ Yoakley with Your Sports Network. We appreciate your support of YSN and welcome you to the YSN family. Our broadcast streams are brought to you live at no cost to you by sponsors that are local to this community. Without the vision and generosity of our sponsors and partners, we would not be able to bring this game to you today. So please support the great businesses and leaders that are making this game possible. And if you're a business in need of great advertising and sponsorship opportunities, feel free to head over to our site for more information on the right fit for you. We are local, we are loyal, and we are live. We are YSN.
Ah, the details. Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods is one fine ride. Perfect cornering, superb handling, sporty and stylish, power to spare, plus awesome mileage. Yeah, jaw-droppingly beautiful lines and well appointed with luxurious trim. Put more oomph in your life and start beholding the molding. Find your home's fine hardwood at BairdBrothers.com.
Attention football fans, order Coca's Pizza tailgate package for only $54.99. You'll receive 24 slices of our delicious cheese pizza, 20 jumbo wings, and 2 of our famous foot-long pepperoni rolls. Coca's Pizza, we serve it hot.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at wrsinsurancesolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck to all the student athletes in the Valley.
Your Armstrong services are more important than ever. There are more and more connected devices in the home these days. To get the most out of your experience, you need a network that is always getting better. You deserve superior performance, and that's what Armstrong offers every day. Whether you're working from home, enjoying your favorite content together, or simply catching up while apart, count on Armstrong to keep you connected to what matters most.
Hi, I'm Don Maldridge, General Manager at Tri-State Ford. Our summer sales event is going on now. We want to help you get back to it with the Ford Promise, now available on a new or pre-owned vehicle. If you lose your job, you can return it up to 1 year from the date of purchase. Shop now for the best selection and 0% financing for 72 months. Plus a 10-year, 200,000-mile warranty and more. Now that's the Tri-State Ford advantage. Tri-State Ford East Liverpool or visit tristateford.net.
News.
Let's get right to our top story tonight.
More experienced reporters.
A new Wilmington restaurant.
GM Lordstown.
Telling more local stories.
We'll look at efforts
Boy
to
is
curb
recovering from a broken.
Around our valley.
Community in Niles.
We are here in Youngstown, right up.
Because you expect.
It's important for everyone. No place like home.
More local news.
In Mercer County Court.
Become life-threatening.
21 News is our valley's #1 local news.
Welcome home to a home made homier with Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods. Inspiration starts at BairdBrothers.com and is turned into reality when high-quality hardwoods are delivered right to your home. Baird Brothers has the latest design trends, shiplap and skinny lap interior siding, antique oak rustic flooring, and, well, you'll find them all at BairdBrothers.com. Ordered easily, delivered conveniently, enjoyed comfortably. BairdBrothers.com.
Hello, I'm Greg Burbick with G. Burbick Farms. For the last 100 years, my family has farmed in the Columbiana and Mahoning counties. I began raising cattle in 1996 with the goal of providing a better product for you and your family on the dinner table. Our grass-fed and grain-supplemented Black Angus beef are raised with no hormones, steroids, or antibiotics. We're known for our hometown-friendly service and incredible tasting products. We're locally owned and have customers across the tri-state area. Our products go from our farm to your family. Stop by our farm on New Buffalo Road or visit us on the web at gburbickfarms.com. Don't forget to like us on Facebook. G. Burbick Farms, it just tastes better.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions, reminding you that it is open enrollment for Medicare.
Now through December 7th, those who qualify can visit our local independent agency by calling us at 330-953-3722 or visiting us at wrsinsurancesolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck to all the student athletes in the Valley.
Attention all football fans. If you can't see your team play, come and dine with us and watch it live at Boardman, Canfield, or Cortland. Or staying at home, we'll deliver right to your door. That's Coca's Pizza. We serve it hot.
Baird Brothers remains your source for fine hardwood products. For the time being, we're open for customer pickup only on weekdays, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Saturday from 9 a.m. till noon. Place your order online at BairdBrothers.com. Baird Brothers, for the place you love.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
The 4M Company, being an architect and construction manager for over 40 years, has had the opportunity to use many different electrical businesses for our projects. The depth, quality, and knowledge and attention to detail displayed by Dickey Electric makes them stand out above all the rest.
For state-of-the-art expertise and a timeless commitment to our customers, contact Joe Dickey Electric. We are everything electrical.
Friday night, it's fresh limousine. I'm feeling pretty good about myself, like I'm living the dream. Platform shoes, strut down the street. It's gonna get hot in here, I hope you can handle the heat.
Hi, this is Jim Myers with Myers Family Insurance, your local Medicare and retirement resource. We're excited to have sports back. Whether you're on the field or cheering from the stands, sports unifies communities and brings hope for the future. We're all one team working together. At Myers Family Insurance, we know the importance of a great team.
Our team continues to grow to help you with your Medicare and retirement needs.
The annual election period is October 15th through December 7th. Now's the time to make sure your plan continues to meet your needs for the upcoming year.
Call today.
Armstrong Local Programming has always delivered an exclusive and unique perspective on the very best events your region offers. High school sports, community events, parades, all your favorite shows from Armstrong are now calling the Neighborhood Channel their home.
Watch Out and About, Locally Speaking, and many other great local shows right here on the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel.
Find out everything that the Neighborhood Channel has to offer at ArmstrongNeighborhood.com. Spirit, town pride, local communities. Welcome to the neighborhood.
'20 will be a season like we've never seen before, but 21 Sports and YSN will be there for every key moment. The plays, the players, and the stories that will headline this season. Delivered by 21 Sports and YSN.
Planning a project around your home or rental property? Trust the electrical service to the local experts with 62 years of serving the Mahoning Valley. Joe Dickey Electric is your local go-to source for responsive, reliable residential electrical work. From everyday maintenance and repairs to new installations, electrical upgrades, and safety inspections, no job is too big or too small. Call Joe Dickey Electric today, 800-549-3976, or visit DickeyElectric.com. That's DickeyElectric.com.
Myers Family Insurance knows the importance of a great team.
Our team continues to grow to help you with your Medicare and retirement needs.
The annual election period is October 15th through December 7th. Now's the time to make sure your plan continues to meet your needs for the upcoming year.
Call today.
storm season.
I think we're under the gun for some heavy storms over the next couple of hours.
And Storm Tracker 21 is ready.
This is probably the one we're keeping a closer eye on.
On air.
And locally, we're going to have a lot of eyes on our area.
Online.
All right, let's talk high-risk futurecast and the timing of this weather.
On social media and on our app.
Rain will come and go tomorrow. There'll be some dry intervals.
Stay ready with Storm Tracker 21.
The severe weather threat now through around sunset this evening.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
Hi, I'm Don Maldridge, General Manager at Tri-State Ford. Our summer sales event is going on now. We want to help you get back to it with the Ford Promise, now available on a new or pre-owned vehicle. If you lose your job, you can return it up to 1 year from the date of purchase. Shop now for the best selection and 0% financing for 72 months. Plus a 10-year, 200,000-mile warranty and more. Now that's the Tri-State Ford advantage. Tri-State Ford East Liverpool or visit tristateford.net.
Welcome back to start the second half here as McDonald leads Western Reserve 16-8. In Dillon, McDonald only an 8-point lead. Western Reserve was able to almost come back for a 20-point deficit last week. And what do you think Reserve should do here and come out of the half?
Reserve played a good first half. Their field position was pretty terrible, so it's hard to overcome that, but they had a lot of momentum passing the ball. And then once they got towards the red zone, they ran the ball phenomenally. So if they can stop the run of McDonald and keep doing their thing on offense, I see the game swinging in their way. It's really all about momentum. And as far as McDonald, I think they just need to spread the ball out more, try to get the passing involved because they are pretty predictable right now with their zone read.
Deep to return for Reserve is David Altiers and Alex Morega. The two stars we seen last week to make big plays to try to come back against Jackson Milton. And Alex Morega will return it around the 15-yard line, taking it to the right side and out of bounds around the 34. So decent field position here for the Blue Devils. And we have seen their passing game work tremendously last week and early on so far this game. If they answer right back here and get a 2-point conversion, it's an even game and it's a exciting game to watch. Mickey Cavlis in at the quarterback position, and handoff, that is Adair with the carry and about 2 on the carry. I think we see a little more Blue Devil running this week than we seen last week, as the main back has been Adair and David Altiers. Quick reverse play to number 11 and maybe 1 on the carry. Trying to get a little spicy here, the Blue Devils. That was David Ashburn with the carry. So 3rd and about 7 with 11 here to go in the 3rd quarter.
Nice weather out here tonight. Last week it got a little bit chilly for us up here in the booth.
Nice weather here tonight as trips right. Quick screen pass, Alex Morega. Trying to look for space and met at the 35 back to the original line of scrimmage. And that's going to be 4th down for the Blue Devils, Dylan. And you really wanted to answer back, trying to drop a play to get down the field and answer and maybe make it tied 16 all, but quick 4 and out.
Yeah, not the momentum swing. You want to come in down.
So now to return for McDonald, looks like the quarterback, but a short high punt hitting around the 45, going backwards and taken and marked down around the 48-yard line. So good field position once again for McDonald, as they'll mark him officially at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10.
So, Derek, what do you think McDonald needs to do here in the second half to create some more rhythm and find the end zone?
McDonald, they proved that the last drive to end the half, basically. Just keep that zone read options with the quarterback with Dom Shaddle, as they only maybe passed about twice so far this game.
Yeah, you would think them running the ball a lot would open up, you know, play action or even RPOs, but they haven't went to either one of those.
Not sure if they even attempted to pass in the second quarter, and they'll come out in a little bunch right formation. Shadow in at the quarterback position, and he decides to keep it once again, taking it across the 50. We'll see where they mark him, and a good pickup by the quarterback, as it's going to be 3rd and about 2.
Looks like we're going to see the same offense that we seen in the first half. I mean, they got 16 points on the board, so I can't say I disagree with it, but usually teams come out of the second half with some different plays and some different formations and stuff, because coaches go in and they game plan and they change everything at halftime, because there's always stuff that they missed in practice.
Trips left, 3rd and 2. Shadow decides to keep it up the middle and at the 40-yard line and the first down.
And a lot more.
And that has been McDonald's offense here tonight. Shadow, the quarterback, keeping the ball, basically running in between the tackles off those reads. Two receivers wide left, one to the right. Shadow, shotgun formation. Keeps it once again, and there is a
penalty flag on the field.
Might have been a face mask, as he was taken down, and looks like it will be a face mask.
Yep, usually at the line of scrimmage, we usually see a holding, but get a face mask there, so that'll be a automatic first down.
Kind of what haunted reserve last week is coming alive here in McDonald's drive. And if you're reserve, you don't want to go down by 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. So 1st and 10 for McDonald as the clock continues to wind down at the 23-yard line. Two receivers wide left, 2 to the right, and Shadow decides to keep it once again.
Hard running right there. Looks like he's close to the first down.
Amazing offense by McDonald we've seen so far.
They mark him the first down there. As Derek was saying, their offense, it's simplistic, but it has worked.
Maybe about 3 to 4 plays in their offense they've ran so far, just a bunch of read options for the quarterback.
Read options, yeah. Even in high school, our team ran the read option, but our quarterback didn't get it as much as this, so their quarterback probably has 15 touches tonight already on some design keepers as he gets up from a design keeper there.
Tripped up by his own player. Looked like Nathan Gilligan.
With that big offensive line up front, I mean, how could you not run the football?
If you reserve, you're right here switching in and out D linemen, trying to keep them fresh here. 2nd and 10.
McDonald with some big receivers out in the slot. It's like number 7.
Number 7, the 6'4", Dominic Carquito. As reserve, starting to come up big here in the red zone as it's about 3rd and, we'll say 7 or 8 for McDonald.
Reserve earlier in the first quarter had 2 big stops in the red zone for their defense. One resulted in them getting the ball back in good field position.
The other one, sadly, was the one that turned into a safety to give McDonald the ball back, and then they scored on that drive after. So it's always good pros and cons for stopping in the red zone. Bad field position, but you also
luckily
stop them from
recovered
scoring.
one in the end zone, and then the other one was on the one and resulted in a safety. But
now looking to pass, Shadow over the middle and almost intercepted by the Blue Devils.
It'll be 4th and about 8. So we'll see if they call in another offensive play or they bring in the special teams unit. It's looking like they're going to call in another play here.
And that's something you do not want to do if you're the quarterback. You're in the red zone.
It's an 8-point game as of right now. A touchdown would make this a 2-possession game.
Almost a pick for the Blue Devils. They'll have trips right. Single receiver to the left. Greg Dixon, and
the
quick
screen
pass
out to the right. A double pass was the design play there, and it was stopped by the Blue Devils.
So the Blue Devils, once again, another turnover on downs. And Dylan, I thought we were going to see the old Patriots, the pass to Edelman, and then Edelman down the field.
Yeah, that definitely was the design play there, was the double pass, but Western Reserve came in with a nice blitz and stuffed that. So Western Reserve's going to get the ball on about 12-yard line, 13-yard line here, so they're going to have to drive down the field and make a big play here.
Good stop by Reserve as David Altiers gets the ball and taken down for about a gain of 5 on the carry. And on that previous play by McDonald, they did have a receiver open down the field. He just was under pressure and wasn't able to get the ball off in time.
And with these teams both running the ball pretty heavy, the third quarter is already down to 5 minutes, so.
Oh, hand off the ball once again, but stopped.
McDonald has a very good run defense here. Their defensive line has gave Western Reserve some trouble. Number 42 also, the middle linebacker, has been all over the field making plays.
If you see down left, that's Alex Morega. Don't see really any DBs on him right now.
He's the go-to receiver here for Reserve.
As it looks like it will be man coverage here.
I'd say number 1's more like a H-back type of player for Western Reserve with the drop right there.
David Altiers was the intended receiver, so once again a quick 3-and-out for Reserve, and the punt unit team will come on, and the special teams unit by the Blue Devils has been a little shaky, especially the punting here tonight.
Yeah, the punting for Western Reserve hasn't been very good, but they've been making up for it with some great defensive play.
What I'd like to see here is maybe a fake little spice little things up right in crunch time, but
a great punt there.
Good punt and a good tackle in open field
by number 33 with a big play to try to bring some momentum to the Western Reserve defense.
Adair with the tackle in the open field, and those are always the hard ones to get, is the first man, as Adair does get the tackle on Dom Shadow.
So if you're McDonald here, you have 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in the quarter. You got the ball about midfield. They've been successful running their offense here up until the red zone in the goal line. So, you know, they can milk some clock and keep the ball out of Western Reserve's hands. They can win this game.
2 to the right and 2 to the left as it's a handoff up the middle.
Running back dive there.
About 4 on the carry for McDonald.
Every play seems to be an option. If you see the quarterback, he's reading the ends of the defense to see if he can pull the ball. And we also see some design runs for the quarterback too, kind of like how we see with Cam Newton over in New England. And most of the college teams do a lot with the quarterback as far as running the ball.
We have seen a lot more of that here in high school football and in the collegiate level. As trips right and receiver to the left. It's another handoff to the right side, and he'll be almost met in the backfield, but still up and taken down by a bunch of reserve players. But guess what? He still wasn't tackled during that whole process, just to stop momentum there for McDonald.
Yep, 3rd and about 7 here. About 3 minutes, 30 seconds left on the clock.
Although that run didn't turn into really any field position changing, but that was a strong run by McDonald as it's 3rd and about 6.
We've seen some trickery on the last drive from McDonald. Empty backfield for the quarterback.
Shadow whirling out to the left, looking to run under pressure and taken down around the 45-yard line. So 4th down, and it looks like the punt team unit will come on for McDonald as the units swap off. And the Blue Devils unit will swap off as well. We did see McDonald, their one punt earlier in the game, did go out of bounds, did not want to give it to David Altier. As we'll see if coaches elect him to try to kick it out of bounds here to the left side.
A good punt. Looks like it's going to be out around the 8-yard line.
So once again, he will punt it, and the punt will go out to the left, not giving Altier another shot at returning. So they'll mark him down at the 15, so not great field position for reserve, as both their drives so far this quarter have been 3 and outs. Hopefully trying to change it here. Still a manageable game to come back to, only down by 8.
About 2 minutes, 16 seconds left. 1-score game here.
David Altier, wildcat formation here for him as he takes it across the left side and
breaks a couple tackles and tackle for a loss, it looks like.
They'll mark him down right back at the line of scrimmage, so 2nd and 10 for the Blue Devils. So they changed it up a little bit there, running the wildcat for their star player, and he's still in there, the quarterback. Not in for the Blue Devils, as he's standing on the sideline with Coach Jason Lude. David Altiers once again gets the carry, takes it up the middle, and we'll see where they mark him at, maybe 5 on the carry.
Western Reserve moving towards this wildcat formation.
It's always good to see offense trying to change it up here, as they weren't able to really get down the field to start the second half.
A lot of time going to come off the clock.
3rd and 4 for the Blue Devils here. Altier in at the wildcat, and he's met.
Looks like he's stuffed there.
And another three and out.
Punt unit, we'll probably see them again. Not even past the 30-yard line. That's very risky if they were to go for it.
So McDonald's defense here in the third quarter, 3 straight 3 and outs to force another punt by the Blue Devils. The last punt was good.
Yeah, last punt was good to about the 50-yard line.
Was tackled by a deer in the open field, and we'll see if he can replicate that punt last time. As is a high kick, kind of short, hitting around the 45, but rolling.
We're just gonna let it roll around, bounces to about the other side of the 50. So pretty close to the field position they had last drive.
They'll mark him down around the 42, 47, excuse me. 11 seconds left of the third quarter, so we'll see about one more play by McDonald, and then we'll start the fourth. So far, this half, Dylan, has been mostly defensive.
Yeah, mostly defensive. Reserve kind of changed the way they were playing, a lot less passing. A lot of physical play up front.
So 1st and 10 at the 47.
Reserve's been filtering some linemen in there.
Shadow looking to pass, rolling out to the right and tackled. Sacked by the Blue Devils. That is David that's number 21, not David Ashburn. That is Caleb Durig. So that'll be the end of the third quarter with a big sack by the Blue Devils. 2nd and long for McDonald. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Hi everyone, this is DJ Yoakley with Your Sports Network. We appreciate your support of YSN and welcome you to the YSN family. Our broadcast streams are brought to you live at no cost to you by sponsors that are local to this community. Without the vision and generosity of our sponsors and partners, we would not be able to bring this game to you today. So please support the great businesses and leaders that are making this game possible. And if you're a business in need of great advertising and sponsorship opportunities, feel free to head over to our site for more information on the right fit for you. We are local, we are loyal, and we are live. We are YSN.
Ah, the details. Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods is one fine ride. Perfect cornering, superb handling, sporty and stylish, power to spare, plus awesome mileage. Yeah, jaw-droppingly beautiful lines and well appointed with luxurious trim. Put more oomph in your life and start beholding the molding. Find your home's fine hardwood at BairdBrothers.com.
Welcome back to the fourth quarter as McDonald has the ball, 2nd and about 20 for him. As a little reverse play, that's number 23 as he has space to the right side and across the 30 and taken down by David Altiers. That is
a
Logan
big
Hawk.
Play for McDonald.
Logan Hawk with that hard carry and a good play by McDonald to start the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter is brought to you by YSN, Your Sports Network. I am Derek Grossen with my partner, Dylan Baker. As McDonald, great huge play for McDonald, and it's about a 35-yard scamper by Logan Hawk as it's a handoff. QB keeper at the 20 as those read options are starting to get me a little bit here as Dom
Running back did a great job of a fake there on the outside. I thought he had the ball as well.
Nathan Gilligan with the fake right there. He did score the first touchdown for McDonald.
Donald knocking on the door here. You know, their playbook you have to get deeper when you get into the red zone because running the ball is a lot harder on the goal line. And with them not throwing the football, that makes it a lot harder for them.
Might have been a delay of game.
It's going to move them back 5 if that's delay a game. Yep.
So
they're going to repeat second down here.
So basically just pretend they didn't get anything on that first play. So 2nd and 10 for McDonald, and your reserve, you kind of want to stop here. There's 11 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. You've been trailing really all game, and
yeah, you don't want them to gain any yardage because, yeah, they got the stop at the 1 yard line, but on offense that resulted into the safety. McDonald's defense has played lights out all night.
And then after that safety, that kickoff, they kicked it around their 5-10 yard line and gave them great field position to score again. So Shadow into the quarterback position. Now it will be a handoff, but Gilligan is met by a bunch of Blue Devils, and 3rd and long for McDonald. And Dylan, I assume this is 4 down territory.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. You know, once you get past the 50-yard line in high school football, I definitely think that's 4 down territory.
Especially we've seen their extra point and their kicker. Although they do go in, the kick isn't very high. His range probably looks like to be inside the 10-yard line if they were to get a field goal off. So definitely 4 down territory.
I don't think that's even on their mind right here on 3rd down is to kick the field goal. They're trying to convert.
It might be another delay game once again on the offense. So push them back, 3rd and about 14, as this might switch up their play, but
getting closer to punting the football here. Lost 10 yards here on this drive.
If you get maybe 8 yards on the carry or pass or whatever they decide to do, I believe you do go for it on 4th down once again.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We got 9:40 on the clock, so we're probably going to see 2 more plays at the very least on this drive for McDonald. You know, depending if they convert or not convert, they could leave Western Reserve with some decent field position.
Dominic Carquito, single receiver out to the right, but looking to pass to the left and has a little bit of space on the left sideline and taken out of bounds.
And that's going to be close with the penalty.
That'll be a horse collar on the Blue Devils.
Derek thinks this is a horse collar. We'll see what the referee has to say. Either way, it looks like it's going to be on Western Reserve. Western Reserve has a hurt player limping off the field here. That'll be number 34, their nose tackle.
Most likely it looked like a horse collar to me, but we'll see.
Yeah, those hits on the sideline, you could get a bunch of different calls for that. Yep, horse collar on Western Reserve. That'll be a 1st down.
You're the Blue Devils here. You don't want to go down by 2 scores.
And that was I think he was short on that play by a yard or 2, so that's an automatic 1st down, changes the game for them.
He was short about maybe 4
yards.
Even 4 yards, but that horse collar came to haunt him.
He was hit out of bounds early. That's my fault there.
So 1st and goal at the 7 for McDonald. And Dylan, you don't want McDonald to score if you're a Blue Devils fan here. They'll have 2 receivers out to the left, 2 to the right. Handoff up the middle.
And that was a big hit with some hard running there by McDonald.
A little update for the reserve player, number 34. He is okay on the sideline. He's just getting stretched out, just a little bit of cramps here late in the 4th quarter. So 2nd and goal at the 4 for McDonald. 8:50 here left to play. Single receiver to the left. That is Greg Dixon. Trips right. Shotgun formation with the back end back with him, and Shadow will keep it, but met and pushed back as it is 3rd down for McDonald. We'll see if the Blue Devils, Dylan, can come up big once again.
Yeah, like you said around the 10-yard line, their kicker could probably hit for. Is that in the back of their minds here? A field goal takes it to a 2-possession game as well, and we got about 8 minutes on the clock, Derek. If you miss that attempt, they're still getting the ball with terrible field position.
It all depends on this play. I believe if they get pushed back maybe 5 yards, they'll just try to go for it. But if they stay around the same, they might go for the field goal. But it's a handoff. That's 42. But he's met at the line of scrimmage. And look, we have a player by the coach of McDonald.
So it looks like they're going to call in a play, send in a play with that player.
We'll see.
Either way, if they don't get it, they get the ball with bad field position in 7 minutes on the clock. McDonald's defense has played well this whole quarter, so
it looks like the field goal unit will not come on.
If I'm McDonald, I'm going for it and relying on my defense to make a play.
4th and goal at the 4-yard line. They hurry up and get under center now. Shadow. Quick pitch to the outside. That's number 42 as he gets inside the end zone.
That's a touchdown.
Once again, Nathan Gilligan.
That is some great running right there. Makes a couple people miss. He was met in the backfield as well. And that's going to make it 22-8 with 7 minutes left in the 4th quarter.
Dylan, that might have been the punch in the gut here. We'll see if Reston Reserve can hurry up and answer back quick to start their drive.
But we're going to see an extra point here for McDonald to try to make it 23-8.
Extra point will make it a 2-score game.
On and up, down.
The kick
is good.
Good. So 23-8 here in the 4th quarter, as hopefully the Blue Devils look to answer back. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Hi, I'm Don Maldridge, General Manager at Tri-State Ford. Our summer sales event is going on now. We want to help you get back to it with the Ford Promise, now available on a new or pre-owned vehicle. If you lose your job, you can return it up to 1 year from the date of purchase. Shop now for the best selection and 0% financing for 72 months. Plus a 10-year, 200,000-mile warranty and more. Now that's the Tri-State Ford advantage. Tri-State Ford East Liverpool or visit tristateford.net.
Welcome back here in the 4th quarter. McDonald, after scoring their touchdown and extending their lead 23-8 here.
Yeah, that was a big play, a 4th down play right there on the running back toss out to the left side. Number 42 made a great play. See what Western Reserve can do here on offense. McDonald has been bringing a lot of heat on defense. And we've seen some different formations from Western Reserve. You know, number 1 under the Wildcat was making some noise there.
Kick is off, and Alex Morega.
Deep kick there.
To return across the 15 at the 30. Excuse me. Caught it around the 15, taken down around the 30.
Not so great field position for Western Reserve. Probably see them throw the ball a lot more. Look to see number 15 out there. Like last week, Derek said, we've watched him catch probably 28 balls in the past 2 games we've seen from him.
It's been one of those go-to receivers, but guess what, Dylan? Once again, we'll see single backfield looking to pass. Quick to David Altiers, but
looks like he slipped there. Slow to get up too.
You see a lot of these short intermediate routes for the Blue Devils, mostly to their 2 star receivers, David Altiers and the Alex Morega, that's wide right.
Yeah, like Derek mentioned earlier in the game, their offensive line does a great job pass blocking. McDonald's defensive line has been doing a great job with a lot of penetration right there.
And a good throwaway there by Cavalis, as no one was open. No need to try to force it in there. Still 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10 for Reserve. Probably a 2. Definitely, it has to be 4th down now. You know, time going down 2 scores.
You definitely have to convert and get a score here if you want a chance of winning this game. So no need to get all the first 10 yards here. maybe get 5, 6, and that'll help your playbook here. But Cavalis looking to pass down the middle and caught by David Altiers across the 50.
That is a big play right there for reserve. 1st and 10 on a third and long situation.
We've seen them last week, the no-huddle offense, passing the ball. It's what they excel at. David Altiers does come off the field here. Trips right to the right. Empty backfield. Cavalis looking to pass. And
incomplete.
Looked like that might have been tipped at the line of scrimmage. You see number 74 getting hyped up in there for McDonald. So he might have tipped it at the line of scrimmage. So 6:44 left to play at 2nd and 10 at the 50. Reserve looking to try and make another comeback as they tried last week. Cavalis empty backfield looking to pass, rolling out right.
Bringing the blitz. The defense, we got a penalty flag, but the pass is complete.
The pass was caught, but there is a flag, so it might be a block in the back by.
Probably a holding call. Flag was thrown over by the offensive line. The referee will give us the call.
I assume you are right on that call. We'll see what they say, and it looks like that will be it.
Hold
so
on 55 there. That's the left tackle.
What was a detriment last week to the Blue Devils is happening here in crunch time as they got a huge play to get it maybe around the 25-yard line as that pass was complete to Morega. But that hold will bring them about
closer to the other 25-yard line as they're at
2nd and 25
to 49.
2nd and 25 for the Blue Devils.
Empty backfield.
And under pressure.
Pressure again. Looks like he's just going to keep it out of bounds, playing it safe there on 2nd down. Going to be about 3rd and double sticks here. 3rd and 16.
3rd and 16 for the Blue Devils, and we have seen them last week come up with huge plays, Dylan. And
yeah, we just seen a huge play, but penalty just erased it out of our minds. So we got 2 tries here for them.
David Altiers
to get past this 1st down.
He's in the game, but he's not lined up at receiver right now.
Looks like he's lined up as the running back in the backfield, single back.
Quick screen pass. It's number 3. And trying to do what they did last time, McDonald.
It's like a reverse across the field.
And throwing on the right side, caught in an open field. David Ashburn into the end zone. Western Reserve answers back. What a tremendous play by the Blue Devils.
That was a reverse there to a double pass. We seen McDonald attempt that earlier in the game.
As number 3 passes it to number 11, David Ashburn, to get the touchdown.
You see them probably go for 2 here and then kick it deep and play some defense. They attempted an onside kick last week and it wasn't very successful, so they'll probably leave their defense on the field.
And Dylan,
those duties.
I assume that was a design play. Luke Henning with the touchdown throwing it. He's a freshman, and he's listed as a quarterback and DB, so they lined him up at receiver for that trick play, and he was able to get that. But look at this as David Altiers gets the extra point.
So a muff snap leads to a 2-point conversion there. It'll be 16-23. Here at Western Reserve, 6 minutes, 17 seconds left.
Armstrong Local Programming has always delivered an exclusive and unique perspective on the very best events your region offers. High school sports, community events, parades, all your favorite shows from Armstrong are now calling the Neighborhood Channel their home.
Watch Out and About, Locally Speaking, and many other great local shows right here on the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel.
Find out everything that the Neighborhood Channel has to offer at ArmstrongNeighborhood.com. Spirit, town pride, local communities. Welcome to the neighborhood.
6:17 here left to play in the fourth quarter. The Luke Henning pass to David Ashburn, 65-yard touchdown, and makes the score 23-16 as the kick is off. And
Western Reserve's defense can come up with a big stop here. Momentum is definitely swinging in their way.
And what looked like, Dylan, to be two broken back-to-back plays, that touchdown was meant to be thrown on the left hash to the receiver running straight, but he had a reverse field and had a receiver open down the right sideline.
Yep, that was a great play. A good ball thrown downfield. He had two receivers open down there.
And
so we need Western Reserve's defense to come up big here if they want to come out and try to get this win. McDonald has had pretty good field position all day. This is probably their worst field position of the day here on the 15-yard line.
Dom Shadow hands it off right up the middle. That looks like Nathan Gilligan with the carry.
McDonald with some big linemen up front. They're going to keep feeding them and let them big guys work and create space.
That will be Logan Hawk on the carry, excuse me.
Reserve still leaving 3 men up front. You would think if they were running it a lot more, maybe you would, lose a DB and put 4 linemen up front, but they're kind of playing that one as a nickel / outside backer there. Number 17 would be that guy.
Trips right for McDonald, single receiver to the left. And
it's like a reverse.
Reverse to number 23.
He was caught by number 40.
That is Mikey Van Cise with the tackle.
One player away from a big, long play. And those trick plays work well in high school football, as we've seen on that double pass there, jet sweeps. Trickery works well.
So a new set of downs for McDonald with 5:20 here and rolling down.
Both teams with 3 timeouts.
At the 35-yard line of McDonald as they break out of the huddle.
Crucial drive here for McDonald.
2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Single backfield as it's a QB keeper as he has a little bit of space once again and across and gets the first down.
If you're McDonald, you either want to score on this drive or you want to milk the clock as much as you can. And with Reserve having 3 timeouts, it looks like they're going to try to save those for offense.
Reserve used them in the first half to try to stop McDonald on defense, and that did not work out. So see if the coach decides to save him, like you said, for offense. Trips left, single receiver to the right. Shotgun with the single back. Another QB keeper.
He's close to that first down marker. If they give him forward progress, that's probably going to be a first down there. If not,
it looks like he will be short about a yard.
A yard or 2 short. He's 2nd and 2.
So 2nd and 2 for McDonald, and they crossed the 50 on that play, Dylan. So now they're in the Blue Devils territory.
3 minutes, 50 seconds left on the clock, winding down. Western Reserve switching in defensive linemen, maybe trying to get a little bit more speed here.
The Blue Devils try to punch that ball out or do something, as the main ball carrier here for McDonald has been Don Shadow, the QB. As he keeps it once again up the middle and tackled around the 40, but that will be a good 4 first down.
Number 29 coming out for a defensive lineman. Looks like they're finally going to add in another lineman.
First down for McDonald. Ball's ready for 40. Also, Classic was in on the tackle. Number 29.
So this is crunch time for Western Reserve. Trips left, single receiver to the right. Shotgun with a single backfield. Number 42. Hard runner, that is.
Hard runner for about 5 or 6.
Nathan Gilligan with the carry.
Gonna make it about 2nd and 5.
And that
Timeout
will be
reserve.
the first timeout for reserve here this half, and that'll bring us to a quick commercial break.
21 News.
Let's get right to our top story tonight.
More experienced reporters.
A new Wilmington restaurant.
GM Lordstown.
Telling more local stories.
We'll look at
Baby boy is recovering from a broken.
Around our valley.
Community in Niles.
We are here in Youngstown, right up.
Because you expect.
It's important for everyone. No place like home.
More local news.
In Mercer County
Before
Court.
they become life-threatening.
21 News is our valley's #1 local news.
Welcome home to a home made homier with Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods. Inspiration starts at BairdBrothers.com and is turned into reality when high-quality hardwoods are delivered right to your home. Baird Brothers has the latest design trends, shiplap and skinny lap interior siding, antique oak rustic flooring, and, well, you'll find them all at BairdBrothers.com. Ordered easily, delivered conveniently, enjoyed comfortably. BairdBrothers.com.
Here in the fourth quarter, 2nd and 5 for McDonald. Western Reserve sidelines getting hyped up here. That's another QB keeper to the left side. And man, he has been the impact player here tonight, Dylan, for McDonald. Gets another first down.
First down, that might be the ball game here. McDonald needs to hold the ball tightly here. You know Western Reserve is going to be trying to strip the football and create a turnover.
You got to think, maybe 35 seconds go by every play. There's 2 minutes and 20 seconds here left. You run about 4 plays, that's almost game.
Yeah, they still have 2 timeouts left. We'll see if they use them or try to save them.
Trips right, single receiver to the, trips left, excuse me, single receiver to the right. 42,
right
another.
there, 42, another bounce it to the outside.
As he has space to the left side and taken down around the 10, but.
First down, did he get out of bounds there?
We'll see.
He accidentally went out of bounds.
We'll see if they mark it, if the refs tell them to keep going with the clock, and they will, so. So they will keep it running here. So 1:40 and running down on the clock. You have 2 timeouts, Western Reserve. You need a turnover here. You need a big play. I'd say bring everyone. I doubt McDonald will risk it to pass it at all. So you got to watch out for the read here by the quarterback. But there will be a timeout, and that will be McDonald. So with 1:21 left to play, we'll be right back after this commercial break.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions, reminding you that it is open enrollment for Medicare.
Now through December 7th, those who qualify can visit our local independent agency by calling us at 330-953-3722 or visiting us at wrsinsurancesolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck to all the student athletes in the Valley.
Attention all football fans. If you can't see your team play, come and dine with us and watch it live at Boardman, Canfield, or Cortland. Or staying at home, we'll deliver right to your door. That's Coca's Pizza. We serve it hot.
1:21, 1st and 10 for McDonald here. I am Derek Grossen with my partner Dylan Baker. That's another QB read and a QB keeper up the middle, and he gets maybe 5 on the carry and most likely another timeout. And it will be a timeout, so with that timeout, we'll bring it to another commercial break.
Attention football fans, order Coca's Pizza tailgate package for only $54.99. You'll receive 24 slices of our delicious cheese pizza, 20 jumbo wings, and 2 of our famous foot-long pepperoni rolls. Coca's Pizza, we serve it hot.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at wrsinsurancesolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck to all the student athletes in the Valley.
Your Armstrong services are more important than ever. There are more and more connected devices in the home these days. To get the most out of your experience, you need a network that is always getting better. You deserve superior performance, and that's what Armstrong offers every day. Whether you're working from home, enjoying your favorite content together, or simply catching up while apart, count on Armstrong.
2nd and 5. Handoff right up the middle. Gilligan, and we'll see if he gets the first down here, and another timeout. We'll just stay live with you here as there's 1:02 here left to play with that timeout, and that's the final timeout by the Blue Devils. And Dylan, it's 3rd down. If you're able to stop him here on 3rd down, gives them about 20 seconds. They get one more play off for 4th down. You stop them on 4th down. Best case scenario, you got 15 seconds to try to make something happen with no timeouts, and it's
15 seconds is better than no seconds.
It's not impossible.
We've seen some trickery. We've seen some different plays by Western Reserve. They were trying to come back late in the game last week that we seen. I think all they want is a chance on offense here. McDonald is close to the red zone, close to the end zone, knocking on the door.
Do you go for a field goal here if they don't get it on 3rd down?
No, I'm just going to give them the ball back, within the 10-yard line, I think. The chances of them getting from the 10-yard line all the way to the end zone are slim. And with that time to drive down the field, that's impossible.
You got to think they only need about 3 yards here to get the first down. So hurry up and run to the ball, run to the line of scrimmage under center. Oh, and there might have been a jumped offsides on the offense.
And that'll about do it.
That's it. Looks like somebody jumped across the line. That'll give McDonald the first down.
Also look at that on the defense, so encroachment. And that will be a first down for McDonald. And Dylan, with 1:02 left to play, no timeouts left. You just need it twice, and that's
about it.
Game for McDonald as McDonald looks to extend their lead, record to 4-1. And a Western Reserve will fall to 2-3. As Dom Shadow has been the man here tonight with those zone reads, QB keepers, the man under center to take the knee. And time will roll down here, 55 seconds and going. We did do last game here at Western Reserve, Dylan. Maybe we're hoping for another reserve comeback, trying to get down the field, but didn't get a chance here to get the ball back. And it will be most likely the end score of 23-16 with 35 seconds and running down here as they take another knee, and the clock will wind down as both teams go onto the field. As this was brought to you by YSN, your sports network. I am Derek Grossen with my partner, Dylan Baker. We're happy to call this game here tonight as McDonald takes this one 23-16. Catch us tomorrow at YSU Lechonia versus East Palestine, 7 o'clock. See you next time.
This broadcast stream is copyrighted by Yoakley Scott Corporation, LLC. Any other use of this telecast, any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without YSN's consent is prohibited.